But the reality is Florida has recovered. In fact, Florida has more jobs now than they did before the virus. So they've made a complete recovery and are growing quickly. I believe Texas is probably the same way. So people were very unhappy about the schools being shut down. And I got to tell you, that was the big one. When they shut the schools down, my son did 2.5 hours a day for 6 classes online. And the vast majority of the teachers said, okay, today it's self-study, but I'm gonna give you a ton of homework so you can learn it on your own. That's an environment that's just they're not going to excel in that kind of environment. And so I believe all of that, on top of everything else that's going on, it's already cost too much to live here. Now you've got a government that's telling you what you can and can't do. Businesses closing down. If you're a small business, the churches were shut down. Everything was shut down except Walmart and Home Depot and Costco and things like that. Well, why do you discriminate against them? Why is it okay to go into a Home Depot, but I can't go into my barber shop? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And so, thousands of businesses were forced to close.